Hello everybody, this is TheXseption and welcome to week 3 of the NPA. This week myself and the Tampa Bay Luxrays will be taking on Papasea and the New York Klinks. Down below you'll see my team and the team I am expecting him to bring. We'll see how well I do on this. I'm going to be honest and straightforward with you guys right from the get-go here. Today's been a long day for me and I don't think I've had the best prep this week. As you might be able to tell from my voice, the day started early and it is ending very late here. Well, I guess not very late. It's only 9:30, but it feels late. Had to wake up early today, ran a 5K, drank beer. It was a 5K with beer. A strange thing, but it was fun. Got sunburned, and I'm tired, man. So we'll see how this goes. I'm hoping to have some fun here, no matter what happens. Hopefully we can pull out a nice win. Papasea is definitely going to be a tough challenger to face this week, but should be pretty fun nonetheless. His team is pretty much made up of rain mons, but he has like no rain, so we'll see how I do here. So I did not predict half of his mons correctly. We do see Gudra, we see the Trevenant, see the Tapu Fini. Tapu Fini pretty much expected. No Torn, no Tornadus here. So that's interesting. I pretty much did expect to see Torn. But we do see Trevenant. I am prepared for Trevenant, although I was kind of hoping it wouldn't come because it's annoying. But it did come, and it's there. All right, we have Raichu. So he didn't bring Fortress. He brought Raichu, which I guess is to be expected. And he brought Absol, not Swampert. So let's just get that fixed here. Hopefully I can get this all in before time runs down. All right, and Swampert is going to be Mega Absol, which I kind of saw coming. I hoped I wouldn't see it, but so my lead is going to be the same no matter what. It's going to be Bronzong. I did think about leading with Thundy, but I have some fun planned with Bronzong, so we're gonna lead with Bronzong and see if we can just get some fun going right off the bat here. I'm running a Choice Scarf on Bronzong with Trick. Gonna go for the Trick right off the bat, I think. I guess it really depends on what he starts with. But, like, if he starts with Raichu, which could be good for us. Yes, he does. Okay, good. Then I'm just going to hit the, yeah. I'm just going to go for the Trick right off the bat. Because he can't do anything to me. He's probably just going to Volt Switch out. I can get the Choice Scarf onto something here. I don't know what is going to come in. Maybe Fortress comes in and takes it. Maybe Gudra just to eat up some special hits. Could even be Trevenant. I'm not really versed on Trevenant, to be honest. I do kind of have some ideas of what sets it runs, but we'll see more in the battle. What he might truly have here. So let's just go for the Trick. Like I said, right off the bat, going for it. Hopefully we can get that onto something. I think he's going to be going for that Volt Switch right off the bat. I mean, yeah, Volt Switch just makes the most sense. Maybe he had like, does it get Shadow Ball? I don't know. But even if he had a move where he could hit me a lot harder with Raichu, I don't think he would have gone for it. Volt Switch is just nice for momentum. He probably thinks I'm going to set up rocks here. I kind of was hoping he'd bring Miltank so I could Scarf the Miltank here. He might think we're just going to trade off rocks. He goes into the Mega Absol, which really sucks because now I have tricked, and that has failed. And I can't hit anything else, right? Yeah, that blows. Oh, that just blows. So he gets a free hit on something, basically. Oh, that was fun for a second. That was fun for a whole second. Now he probably goes for the knockoff. It's a safe play. You know, I'm definitely not going to stay in. So Sucker Punch doesn't make sense. Probably not going to hit a fighting move. Does he? He gets superpower. He's definitely going to stay in Mega. He's probably going to go for that knockoff. So if he has Absol, oh, that just blows that that's what he did. Damn. All right, I'm going to calc Thundy here because I have a Waterium Z on it, and so knockoff will do about 50% still, which really sucks. Damn, I don't want anything to come in here. I'm gonna go into Pelipper. That's it seems like a dumb move, but I am rocking some Rain Dance on Bronzong and on Thundy. Like I said, with the Waterium Z. So I'm not too worried about Pelipper this game. I'm just gonna get the rain set up here and just get that going. I couldn't do what I wanted to do, unfortunately, with Bronzong. And the trick is kind of ruined at this point because now every time I try to go for it, he's probably going to try to switch into Absol. I mean, I could predict that and go for... so he knocks off the Damp Rock, which completely fine. I'm going to hit the U-turn here because he either stays in and goes for something like Sucker Punch, which I honestly don't know how well we're going to take that. He might have... God, if he has the Thunderbolt, he's got to have it. He probably has HP Electric, too. Is he going to be running a mixed Mega Absol? Probably. Probably. Sucker Punch won't kill. Somehow I put Quick Attack on this. Does Pelipper get Quick Attack? Oh, man. I hope I didn't mess up with my Jenning. It has to get Quick Attack, otherwise this battle wouldn't have happened. But I'm just going to go for the U-turn. If he goes for some electric move, that's fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in Mega Swampert here and just start threatening him. If he takes out Pelipper. But, yeah. We'll see what he wants to do. I really thought about being tricky this week. I wanted to run a lot of fun sets, but they ended up just not working out in the calcs that I did. One of the sets I wanted to run was Kingdra. I wanted to run a Focus Energy Kingdra with Sniper ability and like Scope Lens, but he just switches out right into Goodra. Okay. Good. Well, not good, but I'll take it. I will take it. And I think I might go into Swampert here. I mean, why not go into Swampert, right? I'm running some fun stuff on Swampert this week. And that would be, I have a Curse Swampert. And I have Rain up for, 8 turns or whatever. So I might just hit... I don't know if it's Choice Specs, Choice Band. I don't... Probably not either. I don't know. We'll see after this turn. It's probably not choiced, I would imagine. But we're just gonna put that set in the system here. So Outrage actually would kill it if I hit Outrage. I don't necessarily want to, but so I'm gonna bring in. It also actually depends on his defensiveness. If he has max defense, Outrage isn't gonna kill. Draco might kill me, which would be annoying. I'm just gonna go into Swampert. And got a Mega Evolve. But do I hit Outrage? I don't think so. I mean, he could just go into Tapu Fini, and then he would completely block that. If he goes into Tapu Fini, then how well does Tapu Fini take if it's just a defensive Tapu Fini? It's going to take an Earthquake pretty well, actually. Do I hit Earthquake here? I kind of want to hit outrage because he might, he might think I don't have the coverage for it. It might kill depending on his spread. I really don't know. Kind of just want to hit it. But I also kind of want to hit curse and predict him to switch. But if I predicted him to switch, I might as well just go for a move. God damn. He didn't bring Fortress. I'm just looking down at the team there, and I'm realizing I have that wrong. I'm going to hit Outrage. I don't care. I'm just hitting it. I'm just hitting it. And we'll see. Maybe we can pick up a kill here. Knocking out Gudra. Right away. Getting rid of a big wall. Happy about that. I am happy. Tapu Fini basically comes in here, though, and kills me, unfortunately. But I do have a plan for this. I do have a plan for this. Always thinking. Trust me. May not seem like it, but I am. I am kind of, he didn't just bring it in right away, though. He didn't just bring in Tapu Fini here. Okay, this has to be Tapu Fini, though, right? It's Fortress. He did bring Fortress. And he brought Raichu. Well, he's going to take this Outrage pretty well. He's probably going to use this opportunity to set up his rocks, is what he's going to do, since he didn't bring in Tapu Fini. But Tapu Fini would have, guaranteed the kill. So I'm kind of confused by that. If I get confused here, which I kind of wish, then I can switch, which would also be good. I'd like to get my rocks set up if possible, but I can't because I didn't get confused there. He'll probably just go for the Volt Switch or the U-turn here. He definitely gets U-turn. Giga Drain. Oh. Well, that's nice. But I'm okay. So I can't touch this, obviously, and I kind of have to switch here. Curse doesn't really help me out at the moment. I'm kind of surprised that he didn't just try to kill me. He's got to think I'm going to switch here, probably into Bronzong. If I were him, that's what I would think I was switching into. So, I mean, he probably hits Volt Switch here. I think Bronzong's the safest play to come in. And I'm just going to set up rocks if I can. I don't really care about anything else. So there's the Giga Drain. That's not going to do anything to me. Nothing. Kind of as expected. So he's probably going to be expecting the trick here. The Gyro Ball, though, on... I just want to calc the Gyro Ball on Mega Absol real quick. Because if he thinks I'm going for Trick again, he would probably go into Mega Absol. So I just want to see how much that would do to it. Gyro Ball's going to do a big chunk. It's going to do a lot. It's going to do over 50% if I hit Gyro Ball here. Or I could set up my rocks. It's hard to say what's more important here. Because Gyro Ball would also hit Tapu Fini pretty hard. It's not going to do much to Trevenant, unfortunately. I just don't think he wants to get anything Scarfed right now, I mean, he doesn't know I have a Scarf, though. He just knows I probably have a choice item. Definitely have a choice item. He just doesn't know what it is. I think I'm just going to hit Gyro Ball. Gyro Ball will do a lot of damage to a couple things. And I don't think he's going to stay in. So I'm just going to hit Gyro Ball. Damn it! Oh my god. He He's just hazard stacking me. I said I was going to set up rocks, and then I didn't set up rocks. I'm playing myself at this point with Bronzong. How many turns of rain do I have? Alright, so I got one more turn of rain. He's probably going to set up another layer of spikes. It's safe for him to do so. I hate Fortress so much. I just want to calc real quick how much Heracross would do to this. I don't have any way to get rid of, I don't have any Defog or Rapid Spin this week. I probably should have put that on Pelipper, but instead I put Quick Attack on it for some reason. Yeah, close combat's not really gonna, I mean, it'll do a decent amount, but it's not optimal. But at the same time, don't have a lot of options at the moment. I'm just gonna go into Heracross. He's just gonna set up another layer of spikes. I'm upset with myself right now, having psyched myself out with Bronzong 2 turns in a row. Well, two turns with Bronzong in a row. Of course, he just goes for the Volt Switch this time, and he's going to go into like Tapu Fini. He could go into, probably not going to go into Trevenant. I am in a very good spot here though because I'm Scarfed, so I'll outspeed pretty much whatever he brings in, unless Raichu's like Scarfed, which, who knows, maybe. He did lead with it, but you know, it outspeeds Bronzong no matter what, so if he brings in Raichu here, it's probably Scarf. If I were him, I think Tapu Fini would come in. But Tapu Fini's going to take a lot from, you know, whatever I throw at it. A Mega Horn, or I don't know what he thinks I have. I feel like I'm not playing that well right now, but at the same time, I have killed one of his Mons, and he hasn't killed one of mine, so maybe I'm not doing that bad. So yeah, Tapu Fini looks like it would be the thing to come in. It's Kamichu. Okay. I think he probably just hits Volt Switch. Probably hits Volt Switch. If he's not Scarf, how much do I do to this? So I guess I'll scout for the Scarf here on this Raichu, and just see what he has. Close Combat will kill him. Mega Horn would kill him. Which, I mean, I don't know if he's expecting me to be Scarf. Scarf Heracross seems pretty common. It's got to be in his head that I could have Scarf. And he could just be scouting me here to see what I want to go for. Stone Edge hits... You know what? I kind of want to hit Close Combat here because it'll kill Raichu. I won't hit Trevenant, unfortunately, which he would probably go... Would he go into it? I don't know. I'm going to calc versus Trevenant. How much I would do to it. I mean, Close Combat obviously is not going to do anything. Knockoff would hurt Trevenant a lot. I really just want to go for... You know, he could also be scouting me for the Scarf. That's what he could be doing. But I'm going to hit Close Combat. Am I going to get the kill here? That's great. We get this out of the way. 2 Mons down. I got Moxie. He knows I'm Scarf, though, so he goes into Trevenant, and I can't do anything once again. Yeah. So that's 2 mons down. Hey, if we lose this week, 3-4-0, 3-0-4s in a row. Really hoping that's not the case, because we're actually looking okay here. I would obviously love to hit knockoff on this thing, but I can't. Kind of want to bring in Bronzong. I know that it's not the best matchup for Bronzong, but Bronzong is kind of an iron ball dragging me down right now. Because it's Scarf and because I'm psyching myself out with its moveset so much, I might as well just bring it in and hit Stealth Rock. At least get rocks up, you know? I might as well at least do that. At the very least, I should do that. So, we'll bring in Bronzong. If I die here, again, I'm fine with that. He goes for the rock side, I avoid. Wouldn't have done much anyway. But I obviously wasn't going to... That wouldn't have done very much to Heracross. But I couldn't stay in. So I'm going to go for... I'm going to go for the rocks. I'm going to go for the rocks on this one. I don't care. I kind of wish I had gone for Trick once again, but the rocks were important. He goes for X Scissor there, probably expecting... Was he expecting me to switch? Maybe that's just his best move for me. Right now, looking at his team, though, the only major problem that's stopping me at the moment is going to be... Fortress is a problem, but I can handle it because I have a Recycle Snorlax this week. Recycle with Figgy Berry, with Gluttony, with Curse, Crunch, and Return. So Snorlax can wall out most of his team at this point, except for Absol. So if I can get rid of Absol, then we win. At this point, Absol kills Bronzong. I don't know if I should set up the rain right now. Or... I'm going to go into... yeah, I'm going to go into Heracross again. I'm just going to go into him. Heracross might die here. I hope not, but, you know, we'll see. Sunny day. You do you. Maybe he thought I was going to bring in Pelipper. He had to know I was going to switch, though, because, you know, Bronzong was stuck at that point. He knows it's choiced. I don't care about Sun. I don't know... Oh, he's setting up his damn Harvest skill, is what he's doing. He's setting that up. Which is fine. Which is fine. That's fine. Knockoff will do a lot. Mega Horn might be the move, though. Unless he goes into Fortress, which is probably his play. Probably switches out. No, because Fortress is weak to fire. But I'm not going to have any fire moves. Hard to say, really. I kind of want to pull a double now. And go into Pelipper. And get the rain up. Because I think he's going to go into Fortress here. Fortress doesn't care about the knockoff. It doesn't care about anything Heracross has to throw at it, except for close combat. And if I go for close combat against Trevenant, that's a big play. That's pretty risky. So I think my best bet is actually just to go for Pelipper here. And just pull the double. Let's do that. Let's pull the double. So I'm going to get rain up again. And we'll see if he switches out here. I'm really hoping he goes in Fortress. He does. He switches out. This is Fortress, right? Yeah. Good, good, good. I got rid of the sun, which is nice. I just want to hit U-turn here. Fortress should be slower than me, right? Fortress is pretty slow. I'm gonna pull that up real quick just to make sure, because you know, better be wrong now than later. So Pelipper's base 65, Fortress 40. So yeah, I am faster. So he's gonna have the better switch on me. I can't bring in Pelipper again, which kind of sucks. I wonder how much Hurricane actually does to this thing, now that I'm thinking about it. Pelipper versus Fortress. Alright, we got 45 seconds here. I'm taking my time on these plays, and I think that's actually helping me out a bit. I could go for the Hydro. Okay. This is probably going to go down because he's probably going to go for the Volt Switch. But I will get a big hit off on this thing. But Pelipper can't come in again, is where we are. So I'm going to hit Hurricane here. And I think he's probably going to go for the Volt Switch and take Pelipper out, which is completely fine with me. I get the Confuse hacks. Do they matter? No. Okay, so Pelipper's going down, which is fine because that actually gives us some initiative here. That gives us a good amount of initiative with bringing in whatever we want to bring in, because he has to bring something in here. He has to bring... What does he have to bring in? He only has a couple things to choose from. He's got Trevenant, he's got Tapu Fini, and Mega Absol. And he's going to bring out the tree. It's okay with me. The tree comes out, and I wonder if I should bring in Snorlax here. I wonder if I should bring in Snorlax. Snorlax, Trevenant's not going to have anything for Snorlax at all. Right? So I just want to see how much Absol does with a superpower. Because it's undoubted, it has it. There's no doubt in my mind it has superpower. It does a lot. Does a lot. But it can't just come in on Snorlax. I think I want to bring in Snorlax here. How much does Snorlax do to Trevenant with Crunch? That's another thing to know. It does about 50%. We'll bring it in. I'm just going to bring in Snorlax here. And we'll go from there. Does he just pull out? Does he just go into Fortress? Obviously, I'm not going to be able to deal with Fortress very well. But we did get a big hit off on Fortress, so... You know, even a Crunch will do a decent amount to it. It can't really touch us. How much are we going to do to an Absol, a Mega Absol, with a Crunch if it comes in? Tapu Fini could come in, but it doesn't really matter. I almost want to go for the return here, because this thing can't touch me. And it would hit Absol a lot harder, but what does he do? What is he thinking? He's probably thinking, let's go into Fortress. I kind of want to hit Curse to scare him, but he could just go into Absol. Maybe he just sets up the Sun. I don't care if he sets up the Sun. I'm going to hit Curse. Horn Leech. That's a decent amount. It's going to pop my Figgy Berry. Alright, so I'm setting up on him. And that's going to scare him quite a bit, I would think. Because even after a while, Fortress is not going to want to take a big hit. What item do I have on this, by the way? Obviously, do I have lefties? I should have lefties. Oh, right, I had a Figgy Berry. Duh. So, like, why am I not healing here? Yeah, so I kind of want to go for the recycle. I think he just switches out, though. But he can't just bring in Absol. I'm going to hit recycle. Because he can't just bring in Absol on me. If he wants to, yeah, he brings in Tapu Fini on me. That's fine. I'm very happy with this. Well, I wouldn't say very happy, but I'm happy-ish. So I brought this set specifically because of Tapu Fini this week. Tapu Fini, this terrain it sets up means I can't set up Toxic or anything like that, and that's something I really like to do is to set up Toxics. So even a defensive Tapu Fini is, well, oh, he's going to hit Nature's Madness is what he's going to do. He's going to hit Nature's Madness. So I should just go for the return. Right? Nature's Madness does half of my health. So that basically just puts me in range to where he can deal with me better. So I'm just going to hit return here because that could do over 50%. And then that makes his decisions a lot harder, I think, if I just hit return. So I'm going to hit return here. I'm going to hit return. He goes for the Haze. I like it. That's something I didn't see coming at all. I like that move, though. I do like... We got a crit. Crit's probably not going to matter in the grand scheme of things. It wasn't that big of a... Well, I mean, crit's a crit, but... it's not game-changing, I don't think. So I can't just set up on him, and he can't really do much to me. He could just go into Trevenant again, but that's just going to cause problems for him. I just want to hit return here. If he brings in Fortress, what I'll do is I do have my berry, right? I just want to make sure that I did, in fact, recycle. Yeah, of course. So he can't really do much to me with this. My guess is he goes into, like, Fortress, but Fortress doesn't want to take too many hits because it is getting worn down. So I kind of just want to go for the return again because he'll probably stay in if I were to guess. So I'm just going to hit return. If he brings in, he just goes for Nature's Madness, whatever. The Figgy Berry is going to gonna help me here. And again, he can Nature's Madness me all he wants, but he can't hit me in really any other way. So I can just hit return here. Don't know if I can stall him out necessarily because I can't hit recycle here. I can't. I have to go for another return because if he goes for Nature's Madness, I'm going to go down to the Figgy Berry once I recycle it. The Figgy Berry is going to pop, and we're just going to be right back where we started. He'll have one less Nature's Madness. I mean, I guess I could hope he misses a Nature's Madness, but that would be madness. So I kind of just want to hit return here because I can restore the Figgy Berry back on Trevenant, back on this thing. I can restore it on Fortress. The only thing that's really going to give me an issue is Absol, but I don't really care at this moment about Absol. So I think I'm just going to hit return here. If he wants to Nature's Madness me again, that's fine. I avoid, like the big avoid. So unfortunately, I am getting some hacks in my favor here. Unfortunate for him, anyway. I'm I'm feeling okay about this. So I kind of want to just hit return one more time. I don't, because, I mean, I don't know. I just don't see him doing anything else. He's not in a good shape to defend against this at the moment. You know, I obviously don't have my Figgy Berry, so that's nice for him. But I'll be okay in the long run. Another return. Almost knocked it out. So he's not going to knock me out with another one. And I have to wonder here what he does. Does he just stay in and go for something else? If I could bring this back in on Fortress or on Trevenant, I can actually set up my Figgy Berry again. Okay, how do I deal with Trevenant, though? I have knockoff on Heracross. That'll deal with Trevenant. Not the best thing I got, but I got it. And at the moment, that's what I got. I'm going to hit return here. I'll just knock out the Tapu Fini if he stays in. He goes for another Nature's Madness, which he hits. And that's fine with me. He probably brings in Absol here. I don't know if I'll survive rocks at this point here. I maybe should have gone for the Figgy Berry, but he would have just knocked me down low anyway. At this point, is it worth... Huh. Is it worth letting Snorlax go down, I wonder? So I think Mega Absol has to come in here, because it threatens me. It does. It threatens me a lot. A lot. Threatens Bronzong. Threatens my entire team, pretty much. So yeah, there's Absol. And Absol's big. It's a big threat. He can't go for the Sucker Punch. He's got to go for the Close Combat. Or the Superpower, I'm sorry. He doesn't have Close Combat. And Superpower is going to lower his attack and defense by one stage. Because if he goes for the Sucker Punch, then I get my Recycle off. Dude, he'd have to predict me to stay in, though, and if... He doesn't have his Haze anymore. I'm wondering if it's worth saving Snorlax. Can Snorlax come in? It can't. It's not fast enough. No, it's not. It's just not fast enough to set up on Fortress. So Snorlax is dead. Snorlax is dead no matter what at this point, unless he goes for like a Sucker Punch here, maybe a Misclick. So I'm gonna hit Recycle. Maybe I get my Figgy Berry back. He goes for the knockoff. It kills me, and that's fine. It's fine with me. Now I have to think about what I bring in here, though. Bronzong is going to get hit by that knockoff and die, which isn't good. So I kind of have to set up the rain with Fundy. So I'm going to go for it. I'm just going to set up the rain with Fundy. We're actually not in that great of a position now that Absol's in here. We are looking bad, in fact. He outspeeds us. He's going to hit us hard. And I don't think we are going to take the next hit very well. But I want to get off my Z Rain Dance, at least for the fun, you know? For the fun. So I'll get that off. And yeah, I mean, that's that. Get the Z Rain Dance going. Z Rain Dance. This is the only time I'm going to be able to set up rain again. So if he knocks this out, then I just have to bring in Swampert, is what it is. That's what that is. So let's do it. Let's go for the Z Rain Dance. At the very least, it'll be scary for him. A little bit, maybe. He's got to be wondering what the hell's going on here. You know, unless his mind immediately goes to Z Rain Dance. But that's what's going off. So we're going to get that speed boost. See what he wants to do. Knockoff coming in. Coming in hot. Wow, that does a lot. I'm going to hit Thunder. I'm going to die, but I don't care. I basically had to come in here and go for that. You know, I thought I was in control here for a while, but I'm realizing that I probably wasn't. Probably wasn't in control. I was not in control. Could I go into Heracross? I don't think I can go into Heracross. I think I have to go into Swampert. Have to. And he might win, actually, with the Sucker Punches. He might. That sucks so much that I let him set up those spikes. I wish I had brought Vacuum Wave. I don't know if Swampert gets Vacuum Wave. I had Vacuum Wave for Heracross. I was originally thinking about running that instead of a Scarf Heracross, but Special Heracross is dumb, so I didn't do it. I think I'm just gonna hit Earthquake. If I survive Sucker Punch, then we should kill it. If not, well, we tried. Fortress come in here? Could maybe come in. He withdraws. Fortress has to come in then. No, that's the tree. It's the damn tree. So he's going to try to get rid of my rain again, and that's fine. If he gets rid of rain, though, he wins, doesn't he? No, he doesn't, because Scarf Heracross. Scarf Heracross. If I get rid of this thing, Scarf Heracross might win. He's gonna set up the sun here, which is fine. I'm gonna set up his damn trees. Oh, shit. Okay, so Trevenant. How does Harvest work? After each turn, the wielder may receive a berry at 50% chance, 100% if in sun. Oh, God. It's got to have Harvest, right? Or did he have Frisk? He might have Frisk. I might be worrying over nothing. If he has Harvest, he's probably won the game. So, I mean, I'm running out of time here, but I gotta calc this. I have to stay in as well, no matter what here. So versus Trevenant, I just wonder how much it does, how much Outrage does. Shoot. I'm gonna go for Earthquake. It doesn't matter. Maybe Outrage did more. That would suck if it did. It does a little bit more, but wasn't gonna kill either way. Horn Leech. Horn Leech. Right. Of course. Of course he has... Right. Horn Leech. I knew that. I knew that completely. I lose. I lose, I think. I probably should have gone for Outrage and hope for the crit. Huh. That sucks. Sucks a lot. Can I still win? Yes. Yes, I can. But he has to make bad plays. Does Bronzong come in here? Bronzong. Thing is, Bronzong isn't going to do much to this. I think I have to just go into Heracross here and go for the knockoff. Shoot. I lost because Heracross is now... Well, no, not necessarily. Not necessarily. Well, pretty much in all theories, I have lost. Because Stone Edge kills this, maybe. Knockoff definitely does. Megahorn is not going to do too much to a Fortress, though, and I'm sure he brings that in. He probably lets this go down, though. This sucks. Because I think I have to go for knockoff. Okay, what's the best move versus Fortress? You know, it sucks because I think I'm going to lose after this, and I like this game. Thought I did okay. Knock off. Stone Edge will give me the best chance of winning if I hit Stone Edge here. Stone Edge gives me the best chance of winning against him. Best chance. Okay. I can still win. I can. The Stone Edge has to kill, though. It looks like it's just out of range, so I need a crit. But critical hits are higher with Stone Edges. But if I hit a Stone Edge here, if I hit one versus Trevenant, and if I hit one on Absol, I can pull off a win. So it's coming down to the wire here. It's coming down to it. And if I win, obviously the crit would matter, you know, which sucks. Sucks that's what I have to rely on to win at this point, but I think that's all I have. It would have been so... If I hit both of those, it would have been dead. Damn. That would have been dead. I'd have to hit another one on Trevenant, though, and another one on Absol. I hate this, what I'm about to do to myself, but I have to know if Absol would have died to a Stone Edge, because I think it would. At that range, it would have been close. Not necessarily would have died, though, so it's... At least, you know... Damn. If I had hit those two Stone Edges, though, I would have had a real chance at winning. Damn. So I'm just going to hit Gyro Ball. I mean, obviously. It's, you know. Good game to Papasea. He played well. I thought this was a really fun game throughout. Honestly, it was... I thought I was coming into this game drained, and I was ready to just, you know, let's just get this done with. And it turned out to be something really fun. And this was a good battle here. Make sure to go check out his side of the match, guys. He's a really awesome battler, awesome guy. And he's just going to finish me off here with a knockoff. So, again, good game to him. His links will be down below in the description. Next week, we'll be facing A-Drive and the Minnesota Vikavolt. It's going to be a hype matchup. Very excited to be playing him. And, well, I guess that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the battle. I'll see you next week. Peace out.